Hello everybody and welcome back. A while back I made a M41-A Pulse Rifle out of foam. Well, guess what? I sealed it all up with creature cast. Got my little plastic part glued on from my counter. You know what my next step is? I'm gonna paint this gun. So if you guys are ready, let's do it. Get some! Now I got this gun done, I want to paint it, but there's one thing I have not done yet, is on the original Pulse Rifle, there's hardware. There's 2 screws here, there's a couple screws back here, there's screws here, and also there's screws here. So now I'm going to take my silver Sharpie and my ruler, and let's start plotting out where these screws are going to go. Lay this up. So this, for when I have my template, I put the screw holes, I know exactly where they're going to fall, so therefore it'll be perfectly symmetrical. Because I love this gun, and I want to make sure it's perfect as possible. All right, buddy, I got the screws all picked out, what I want to use. To make the holes, I got my marks all marked off. Now the next step is I'm going to take a wood burner, make a hole so I can put the glue to tack down the hardware. I'm using real hardware. There we go. Perfect. Also, I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning, this is sealed with creature cast and it already was black, but I wanted to put a base color on it because the black was kind of shiny. So I yesterday painted this so I could let it have a good 8 hours to dry. I ended up using Rust-Oleum 2X. Same drill, a little screw, a little glue in the hole. Screw it in. We're going to mask off, and I'm going to start with, this stuff is great. This is basically, get this for packing, but I love it for masking. So we're going to mask off. I just realized I want to snap this guy on. I have to put tape on this. So I have a plan. I'm going to put tape over it. This and kind of rub it in. All right, perfect. All right, everything is masked. I'm ready to do the olive drab on the parts, but I always say before you paint, now you got everything double check and triple check. Just kind of go through it, make sure that you get everything. There's no little holes or paint to leak through. Everything checks out. Let's go put our olive drab on. I'll be right back. And there it is. Ta-da! Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ellie, it's nice and dry now, okay? So let the demasking begin. And there it is. Wow, look at that. Color really just pulled together. Nothing seems up prop like a paint job. This paint is still fresh. I want to do some more aging and everything on it, but I always find it's better to do that once this is all dry. So we'll go ahead and let this dry for a little bit, and we'll come back and do the second wave of painting on this gun. There it is, the paint is dry. Again, this is the olive drab. Normally I had a can that was flat. I did not realize this one was glossy, so not too crazy about the shine. So one of my things today is once I paint it, we seal it, we're definitely going to dull this and age this down and make this shine go away. On the barrel, you guys can see I did the PVC pipe. I made the hole for it. Forgot to put that in yesterday, but now it's in, so we're going to go ahead and paint this black. I have some rubber buff. And I went ahead and got a piece of cardboard, put some aluminum foil on it. And I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I went out and got a stiff bristle brush and some rubber buff. I'm going to try to do a little control. So I'm going to take a little bit and put it on the end of this brush. Yeah, I'm digging this because it goes just applied to just the areas I want. Of that, and I take my finger, just rub it a little bit. You always find rub and buff sometimes less is more. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Just want to highlight the metal, just the edges. Got in the habit of taping things off, just even when I was painting with a brush, because you can be pretty good with a brush, but the color, when you're doing something with brush, the colors, if you're going too thick or too, it kind of makes the color uneven. So I like to do with the tape so I can kind of do broader strokes with the brush. I got all the parts separately painted. This looks great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start to age all the olive drab areas, and of course this, that sheen on the paint I really don't like so much. This will hopefully knock it down a little bit, but I also want to do a little bit of a black wash and wipe off the majority of it. But that is our next step. I got my chip brush, Nova Colors Mars Black. Blotty. Set this with a hair dryer, speed up. I just realized this is looking great. We're ready to move on, but these are the clip. This is the clip mechanism releasing. These need to be black, and so that's black. That's black. I just forgot, so I got to paint these guys. The next step we're going to do, we're going to take some Tamiya silver. I'm just going to take a brush. I'm just going to do some little nicks and scratches. Already the black just going down over the enamel, it really knocks the shine out, which looks great. And for some reason, I can't get this damn. When paint, especially like these kind of plastic little lids, glass jars, don't open, take a little heat to it. Ta-da! Oh, it's okay. Yeah, see this? Just little scraps, little nicks. This part right here, the lower grenade launcher sequence thing, that needs to be, I would like that to be a dark metallic. All right, now the painting is all done. The next step is going to seal it. I'm going to seal it with my Humbucker matte varnish in a can. This stuff's awesome. It's flexible, it's great, but it's still, even though it's matte, it's gonna have a little bit of a shine to it for me. So I'm gonna go back over it again and dust it very lightly with the Krylon matte finish. So varnish first, let it dry, and then dust it very lightly with the matte finish. And that should do it. There it is, it looks so much better. Everything's been dulled down. Now, I went and got these little loom lights. Again, I have links for these below the video for everything I've used. These are like, they call them loom lights, they use them for balloons. They're not bad. One of my epic fails on this is that these don't burn very long. They're inexpensive, they light up. But now we can remove this. Stick the light in. Boop. See, now I got my glowing light. See, now you can see the glowing digital counter. It's a low-tech approach. Again, the only thing I would do differently is I'd probably get a little better light support, or if you guys want to go out, you can get like a nice bright LED. You could cut this and make this a battery access if you want to. This was a last-minute fix because I realized the gun needed to have a light on it. But overall, that works. Just the batteries don't burn that long. But I can say I'm really, really happy with it. There it is, my painted M41-A Pulse Rifle. This came out fantastic. I'm really happy with this. Again, everybody, all the colors and paints I use, we have links for this below the video. And if you want to take a stab at this, I'll have patterns in my store. Go to eviltedsmith.com and click on my shop and you'll find the pattern. Matter of fact, while you're there, shop through my Amazon links. That always helps me, gives you a little bit of kickback. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe. This video is from my live stream, twitch.tv/eviltedsmith. I do Mondays and Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what's so great about this is you guys can come in, interact, ask questions. It's so much fun. I love it. And while you're here, go to my website and get on my mailing list as well. I'll try to keep you guys posted on what's going to be next. Again, this is so awesome. I'm really happy how this turned out. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you back next time right here on Evil Ted Live.